So Full Moon was a project I did in 1999 with the Apollo Lunar Photographic Archive. The astronauts in Apollo made 33,000 images on their various moonwalking missions, but they also shot lots and lots of pictures in Earth orbit and in lunar orbit. And of course, one of the most moving, if not the most moving photographs to come from Apollo was Earthrise. And it was an amazing moment for me to, as I was looking through every single image they shot, including all the black and white imagery, which was largely overlooked by the media at the time of the missions because it wasn't pretty and it was sort of boring old black and white, and they wanted the National Geographic color stuff. I found the first Earthrise shot, which was done by William Anders in Apollo 8, and he was photographing the surface of the moon as the command module was in orbit. And all of a sudden they came around the horn, as it were, and there was Earth. And he had the black and white camera in his hands, and he made this picture here. And his commander, Frank Borman, said, dummy, get the color camera. It's Earth, it's beautiful, it's blue. Unlike the moon, which is, gray and black and white. Anyway, I love the picture because the moon is, for lack of better words, moonier than any of the color imagery. It's sharper because the black and white film was Panatomic X and super fine grain. And it also had a wider latitude, so it could carry brightness and darkness much more fully than the very narrow latitude Ektachrome color film that would sort of block up and get very contrasty. So anyway, I'm very fond of it. I am giving this to the Bolinas Museum. The piece is sold out. There's an edition of images that we're down to the last 3, which are all reserved for museums. It just seems right that Bolinas had it. Why do I say that? Because I think, the other amazing picture, phenomenally iconic picture to come out of Apollo was the whole Earth from Apollo 17, and we all know this picture. The whole world knows this picture, but I think the greatest interpreters of both the Earthrise images and the whole Earth were local Bay Area people. Specifically, and most famously, Stuart Brand with the Whole Earth catalog, right over there in Sausalito. And right here in Bolinas, we had Doc Wayburn, Edgar Wayburn, who ran the Sierra Club, not as executive director, but as the leader of the board of trustees and general rabble-rouser, with David Brower, who was the executive director at the time, and Ansel Adams. So Doc Wayburn, you've got Brower, you've got Adams, single-handedly from the Little Mesa, creating and shaping contemporary American environmentalism. And the Earthrise is all about environmental responsibility and all about the fragility of Earth. So this image was shown with some other ones from Full Moon in the Cosmic Wonders show at the museum, which was in 2018. And the response was wonderful, particularly to the Earthrise image. And so I just felt, as a resident of Bolinas, that it was just really important that this piece be part of the collection. So it's my hope that with your generosity, this amazing and iconic image will become a permanent and treasured part of the community